give a few thoughts about one of my favorite people. He's no longer with us. I learned a lot from him. He helped me out many times in my life. I would not be the diva that I am today without this gentleman. And as far as I'm concerned, he was a legend. And now that he is no longer with us, well, he's definitely a legend. And people like me are what he spawned. I'm talking about Bubbles. Bubbles to me was a fabulous ball of energy. Through the years, I knew B. I lived with Bubbles. They even called me the gatekeeper at some time. I've had many adventures with the bee. I've been introduced to many people that I would never have the chance to normally meet at a very early age. I met Divine through Bubbles at probably the age of 17, I think, maybe 16. His nightclub Signal was phenomenal. Friday and Saturday nights, very different. Friday nights was the alternative night, but definitely fabulous, very cutting edge music. Just unbelievable. If you weren't there, I can't even really explain it to you. It's kind of like what Studio 54 was to New York. Signal was after Studio 54, actually. So a lot of the children from Studio 54 and the fierce artists and people would actually come down to Signal because he was already in with that crowd. Many living legends today would not be the 12-inch stars that there are today. There would not be the DJs that there are today without people like Bubbles. I think a lot of you children just know Bubbles from the rave scene, from this big dancing queen that would get all twirled and you'd hear him be like, "Miss Honey," or "You dig it, you damn dig it, you dig it, you damn dig it," you know, and he'd put you in your place or he'd give you life. And that's what the bee was about. He was a special entity. He is kind of indescribable. And yes, it's taken SisterFace a very long time to talk about the bee, but I'm ready now, and I'll be talking about him a lot more. It's a little late right here. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning in Hawaii, kids. You East Coast children are having mid-lunch right now? But I'll tell you, he's a fabulous style. I didn't get my style from B. But I definitely emulate him in every way that I can, just like I emulate Divine in every way that I can, and I emulate every fierce queen that there ever was that I can. Bubbles, if I would have to put 10 people in my life on a hand, on all my fingers, Bubbles would definitely be on the first 5. I love you, B. And I still feel your energy. Christ, Bubbles, every time the Palmolive soap, the oxygen, because every time you squeeze the bottle just a little bit, it just gives all these little bubbles and stuff. You should hear me. You would think I was insane or on Xanax all the time. Well, which isn't too far from the truth. But, you know, it's totally fabulous that you've been gone a while and just soap suds or bubbles out of a soap dish detergent bottle can make me think of you instantly. There's not an old song or an old movie that I don't watch without thinking of you, B. You are fabulous. You are everything and more, and we miss you much. And I hope other people start giving some video responses too. It's just fun, even if you fuck up. Oops, which I just did. Hey, you'll get better at it. And remember, look as good as you can, because even though it's your camera, the world is seeing it. I love you, folks.